What's up, witches? It's the Undercover Witch, and today we are doing our water sign readings. So this reading is for you if your moon sign is in Cancer. So your moon sign, if you don't know it, don't worry. I have it below in your description. I don't have your moon sign in our description, but I do have a link. I have a link to astro.com and I have a link to the CoStar app. And those two things can assist you in finding out what your moon sign is. You'll just need to know your date of birth, the location of your birth, and the rough time estimate. Although the closer you get to your actual time of birth, the better. This is mostly an oracle reading, but we're going to pull some tarot just to get started. It is going to be throughout the end of July towards the end of August. Let's get started. If you don't know, that was too many. If you don't know, your moon sign is basically the you that nobody else gets to see. It's the you that's the everyday you. How do you make your smaller decisions? How do you feel about the world and how feel about things? Whereas your sun sign's like bigger picture. How do you make big decisions? That sort of thing. But to start out with, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you might be somebody who is in a really good position financially. Yeah, I would say so. We have the Strength card in reverse as well. But that's kind of telling me that you might be in a little bit vulnerable. So that although you're powerful, you have what you need, you're still vulnerable. You might be using maybe your money wrong. You might not have the right protection or insurance set up for certain things. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles that came out reversed. But I feel like that's a card that we can turn around. But the Seven of Pentacles is all about harvesting and what you get out of something. So there might be a situation that you're putting money to or investing in that you're just not receiving what you want to out of it. Let's go ahead and pull our Moonology cards to get that deeper energy going. Oh, I always got to drop one card a reading. That hurt my shoulder, you know, when you stretch too hard. Actually, I don't know why I thought that would help. Okay, so bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, which is interesting because, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, usually we think of earth signs, we think of them as kind of harsh, honest, stubborn, etc., etc. But this Queen of Pentacles, she's a little different. She is very loving and caring towards the things on earth, and she's very loving and caring towards her surroundings. So make sure you're embodying that Queen of Pentacles energy. You don't just look like the you don't just look like the Queen of Pentacles. You're not just financially rich, but you're also supporting those riches. You're supporting the earth that gives you them. You're supporting the people that give you them, your employees, etc., etc. We also have that luck is on your side. So although you may be in a vulnerable position or you're used to being vulnerable, but not necessarily a strong personality or persona, luck has been on your side. So this might be even you may not have had to work hard for your money. You just kind of have it. I disagree. Never mind. Take that back. Because we have your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn. So, I still kind of get that vibe, though, that although you are, again, vulnerable, whatever you're working towards is going to pay off. I think you're unsure whether or not it's going to pay off, but it will be paying off. Let's go ahead. We're going to pull a dream card from our dream reading card deck. Just to look at the symbols, the mysteries. Births and babies. What do you need to nurture or develop? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? Are you feeling overwhelmed by responsibility? So are you feeling overwhelmed by your that Queen of Pentacles, that honestly, like, your status. Maybe you did come up with a good idea and you did work hard towards something, and now you have all this power and you're like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, you worked really hard and, like, you went to school to be a doctor or something, but now you have all these lives that you have to take care of and you're really stressed out about it, and you're like, I don't know. You know, I kind of get that vibe. Like, there's something that you have that you're just like, oh, shit. Or maybe you started a business as a hobby and all of a sudden it's turned into, like, a full-blown thing, and you're just like, I was just trying to do something, like, fun. It wasn't planned. You have unplanned success, pretty much, because of the hard work you put into things. And let's go ahead and get an oracle card just to give us a little bit more clarification on our symbol. Intuition. So look at areas in your life that need decisive action. Search your heart for the right answers and listen to messages that come from your intuition and follow through. So don't just move blindly. Like, take a second, think about what you're feeling, think about how you feel, and, like, move in that direction. Don't just, I'm just gonna sit here because I'm scared and I don't want to make a decision. All of these opportunities are flying at you. You got to take it and, you know, grab it and get a hold of it and start moving forward. Take advantage of those opportunities because they don't always come by. You'll have dry periods, etc. So take advantage of it while it's here. We're going to go ahead, and this last thing we're going to do is pull our angel card and a spot on the spiritual tree just to see our alignment right now. If there's anything we need to realign. We have the angel of time. Angel of time. This is something that's taking you like a long time to work on, and it was something natural. It wasn't something that you just decided you were going to do one day. It's like always been there. And we have the right eye of wisdom. Both of these are looking towards the past. So because of the moves you made when you were younger, it's gotten you to this space now where you're just more successful. You have more achieved than most people. So I think you feel like it puts you in a weird spot, like you're not sure what to do with it, but utilize it. Like, you be knowledgeable of your talents and harvest that. You know, we have that harvesting, that Seven of Pentacles. You need to acknowledge who you are and take power in that. Sorry, I was bumping into my chair. But you need to take power in who you are and not be ashamed of it or scared of it or like worried about it. You just need to grab life by the horns, you know, and get moving. Like, take advantage of who you were and what you accomplished and of your past, because you worked hard towards this. You may not have been meaning to. You may not have had like a specific goal in mind when you were doing all of this, but you still did it and you still deserve the rewards from it. So I hope that was very helpful for you, Cancer. And if you have any questions, comment down below. Please like, subscribe. Go check out our most recent podcast video. It is on YouTube. It is video. You can watch it. It was with Sandra Hawes. We were talking about spirituality versus psychology, how those two worlds meet, and then spiritual awakenings versus spiritual emergencies and how those two things collide. And she was very, very sweet to talk to. I really enjoyed our conversation, so please go check us out. You can also listen anywhere you get your podcast. It's going to be The Undercover Witch. And that is all I have for you today. So I hope that you had a great week and you have a great weekend.